three available bachelors, which is Frank, Dylan, and Jim. It's a dating game. So each one of them has something special about you.
I am obsessed with Moulin Rouge.
I am trapped in the first spacewalk.
Christian Bale.
All right. Anna will try to guess it. She doesn't need any of your help at all. Just let us see how it is. Dating game.
Dating game. Welcome to the game of tips. Tonight we have one lucky bachelorette that's about to get her life made much better. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Anna, and I'm a physical therapist.
All right, Anna, physical therapist, fantastic. You've got 3 lucky contestants, or lucky. Let's meet them. Contestant number 1.
Oh, hello. I'm so excited to be here. I feel like I'm running the hustle and bustle of all the things that are happening around here.
Hustle and bustle indeed. Contestant number 2.
My name's Major Tom, and I am a
I bet you got a Major Tom. Contestant number 3.
Here's my card.
Oh.
A little arrogant, don't you think? I mean,
Oh, look at the type on that. That's a really nice business card. Now, Anna, you get 3 questions to narrow down your selection.
When I get home from work, I'm usually pretty exhausted. What would you do to make me want to get into the mood?
Contestant number 1, what would you do to make Anna get in the mood?
oh, I would probably have a nice glass of absinthe ready for you when you came home, and we would go up on top of our apartment where it just happens to be on top of an elephant, and we would sing the most romantic medley of all kinds of songs that don't quite fit together, but somehow we make it work. You're a whore, of course, but I would overlook that.
Well, she is lowborn after all. Contestant number 2.
Oh, I think we'd start off with a nice hot glass of Tang, and then we'd stare at the moon, and then watch it disappear behind the earth, and later we would both pee in our suits.
Water sports, doesn't that sound like fun? Contestant number 3, what would you do to get Anna in the mood?
I'll take you out to dinner, bluefin. I can get reservations anytime I want. Then I'll take you back to my apartment and possibly put on some Huey Lewis and the news. I mean, most people look down on Huey Lewis and the news because, saying that they're a popular 80s band, but really, their Power of Love is really one of the most sensual ballads of the 1980s. And it's a shame that some people don't understand that.
All right, Anna, you get 2 more questions. What is question number 2? Sure, go ahead, take your time.
I'm very concerned about personal hygiene. What do you do to ensure that your body is in the utmost tip-top condition?
Contestant number 2, what do you do to make sure your body's in tip-top condition?
Well, I would go through rigorous training. I would have several degrees in many fields of science. I would have a decorated career, and I would hopefully not get sick 2 weeks before my job.
That would be most unfortunate. Contestant number 3.
Wear a face mask all night, get up in the morning, face wash, have a shower, body wash. I go do 50 pull-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats, 50 push-ups, return some videotapes, come home, 50 push-ups. Go to work for 5 minutes, 50 push-ups.
None of those facial foods have alcohol in them. Contestant number 1.
I really like to dance a lot. I'll go out and dance anywhere, but honestly, the way that I stay in shape is I like to make love. I mean, there are a lot of workouts out there, but love is a many splendid thing. All you need is love.
What is all you need? You have one more question,
I do
Anna.
have one last question.
What is your question?
Well, we all have our flaws. what are your biggest flaws?
Contestant number 3. What is your biggest flaw?
Well, some might consider it a flaw that a classically trained actor has a temper. People are walking in his shot in front of the camera and through the light while he's trying to practice his craft. And sometimes he gets a little irritated and might throw a tantrum of sorts at his indie cred music video director, thinks he's a big shot, who thinks because he cast him in the big $100 million sequel, because he thinks he's gonna be big, walking all over the place, stepping all over his lines in the middle of his scene while I'm trying to act like a fucking robot! I'm sorry, you're a nice guy, you're a nice girl, you're nice people, I'm sorry, but we are done. If I can't go on a date with you, we are done professionally, that's it, goddamn. Son of a bitch.
Don't worry, it'll never be able to. Contestant number 1, I forgot the questions.
I don't remember what it is.
Oh, your biggest flaw.
Oh, my biggest flaw. Honestly, my biggest flaw, some people say, is my ability to sing. But it doesn't stop me because my gift is my song. And this one's for you. And you can tell everybody.
Your song was one of Elton John's greatest songs, truly.
It may be quite
Not many can
simple,
really
but
appreciate how simple.
Oh, would you shut the fuck up? I'm sorry, but someone had to say it.
Contestant number 2, what's your biggest flaw?
Is this ground control? Yeah, I'm stepping through the door. I'm floating in a most peculiar way. Oh my, the stars look very different today. But to get back to your question, tell my wife I love her very much.
Major Tom was one of Peter Schilling's greatest hits, so even though people compare it unfavorably to David Bowie's previous song, Space Oddity, it's actually quite superior in many ways.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Shut up.
You were in Newsies.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Don't let that hinder your decisions, Anna. You've got to narrow it down to just one. So who is your first elimination, Anna?
I was going to pick the astronaut, but he's married.
Good enough.
That's it.
I was spacewalking.
Spacewalking.
Obviously.
Bud.
A verb.
A verb.
And then I originally thought that it was Frank Fusaro, but I think it's Christian Bale in American Psycho.
That is indeed Christian Bale. Just say the word.
What's that?
He talks about Huey
Oh,
Lewis.
is that why? Yeah, really?
Just say the words, the studio. Anna?
I want to take home Ewan McGregor from Moulin Rouge.
Yes,